Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Dan the Tutor. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to find the vertex of a parabola when it's written in standard form. So I guess the first thing to mention is, what is a parabola written in standard form? I'll tell you. It's something along the lines of y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. This is known as standard form. And so for example, if I have y equals 6x squared plus x minus 3, then that means a is 6, b is 1 because there's an invisible 1 in front of the x, and c is negative 3. A lot of my students will say a is 6x squared and b is 1x. No, do not say that. Never include x in your a, b, and c. So it's just this. So now if I want to find the vertex of a parabola, which we know what a vertex is, if I have like a little parabola right here that looks something like this, the vertex is going to be the point right here where the parabola either opens up or opens down from. It's also located on the axis of symmetry, if you've ever heard that word before. And the way we find it is by using the following formula. First, x vertex, the x value, is going to be negative b over 2a. And we'll do some examples with finding that. Now, if you want to find the y vertex, this is usually more complicated, you have to plug the x vertex value into the original function. That's the only way you're going to find the y value. And when you get both the x and the y, there you have your vertex. So let's go ahead and look at some examples. So for the first one, I have y equals x squared plus 4x minus 2. So in other words, first thing I should say is a is 1, because there's an invisible 1 in front of the x squared. B is 4, and C is negative 2. So if I want to find the x vertex is just equal to negative b over 2a, which is going to be negative 4 over 2 times 1, which negative 4 divided by 2, that's just going to be negative 2. So that's my x vertex, negative 2. Now to find the y vertex, I have to plug in negative 2 into my function y equals x squared plus 4x minus 2. And that will look like this. Y equals negative 2 squared plus 4 times negative 2 minus 2. Now, if you want to use a calculator for this, you can. I will make fun of you, because we really don't need one. We know negative 2 squared is positive 4, because negative numbers squared become positive. Then plus 4 times negative 2 is actually minus 8, and then minus 2. So that's going to be y equals negative 6, giving me a final answer of negative 2 comma negative 6. This is my vertex, because remember, it's always x comma y. So negative 2 comma negative 6. And that's it for this first one. Now we've got 2 more to look at. I encourage you to try them on your own first, pause the video, and if you get stuck, look at my screen for the solution. So the next one is y equals 2x squared minus 2x plus 1. This one is going to be annoying. I'll let you know right now. It does have a fraction in it. So go ahead, give it a try. And here's the solution. So first, a equals 2, b equals negative 2, and c equals 1. You may notice, do I even need to write c since it doesn't show up in the equation at all? And the answer is no, not really, but I'm going to anyway because it doesn't hurt to leave it in. But x vertex is going to be my negative b over 2a. It is a double negative on the negative 2, making it positive 2, divided by 2 times a is 2. So this is going to be 2 over 4, which is 1/2. My x vertex is 1/2. Now if I want to find the y vertex, I got to plug this into the formula. So it's going to be 2 times 1/2 squared minus 2 times 1/2 plus 1. So 1/2 squared, that's going to be 1/4. So it's 1/4 times 2, which I know 2 times 1/4 is really just 1/2. So that's not too bad. For the second one, negative 2 times 1/2, that's just negative 1. So negative 1 here. And then plus 1 at the end. You could say negative 1 and plus 1 cancel. You'll just get y equals 1/2. And my final answer for the vertex is 1/2 comma 1/2. And there's the vertex. Now the last one, again, try it on your own first. It's y equals negative 5x squared plus 20x minus 13. And I'll give you a second to pause the video and to try it. And now here's the solution. So A is going to be negative 5, B is going to be 20, and C is going to be negative 13. So that means my x vertex is going to be negative B, so negative 20, over 2A, 2 times negative 5. That's going to be negative 20 over negative 10, or an answer of positive 2. So then now to find y, I just got to plug in 2 into my function. Negative 5 times 2 squared plus 20 times 2 minus 13. So 2 squared is 4. 4 times negative 5 is negative 20. And then for the second term, plus 20 times 2 is 40 minus 13. So it's going to be negative 20 plus 40 minus 13. And I do this with some quick mental math. And I get a final answer of 7. And so the vertex is 2, 7. And there we go. That's how we find the vertex for parabolas in standard form. Hopefully that makes sense now. And of course, I encourage you to practice on your own now. So thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye-bye.